Hi people, how are you doing? Please remember to like and come in and post your question.
This pandemic is crippling
Yeah.
because most people...
After the advert. Oh, right, like the stream, live chat. Okay, cooking. So let's do some universal messages for perhaps everybody. We normally do that, don't we? So let's have a look at just straighten the cards, because by the time I shuffle them, they're all over the place. Right. Actually, I'll put it back. We are over 18. I'm sorry for people who are not over 18 that they can't see that the live stream. I will make live chats for younger people, which is okay, isn't it? To be fair. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm just sorting these cards out. We'll all have them the right way, and you'll be very surprised just how they just jump all over the place. Back to front, inside out. Right. That's called stacking the deck. So, give them a shuffle. Do come in and say hi, please. Can't even spell donate properly, can I? Donate. I'm making up new words. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Let's have a look if I can change that. Right, let's try again. Oh yeah, I can now spell. Yay! Oh. Noisy, isn't it? Right, hi guys, do come in and say hi. Please post your questions. Donations are a priority today. Whoops, dropping my earring. I hate losing earrings, do you guys? Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I know they put those plastic backs on. They're so fiddly, aren't they? Well, they are for me anyway. Right, let's try and get this pack sorted out. And then we'll do your questions. I hope you've had a really nice day, guys. And when I've sorted these packs out, I'll do a universal message for everybody. Which will be nice, I guess. People generally get the notification that I'm on. It takes a while, doesn't it? Right. No, I've done that wrong. Right, bingo, 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 bingo. Right, I've got all the cards the right way on them as well. So that's good. Give them a little shuffle. So at least we've got 2 packs the right way. That's a start in the right direction. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, another doggy. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I've got it wrong. It's like snap, isn't it? It's like a brain test, this. Failing. Upside down. Right way. Right way. Well, if you guys are watching the adverts, I thank you very much. I am getting lonely though. Well, I'm not getting lonely, but I'm making use of the time by sorting out the cards. Upside down, upside down. Oh, right. Yukta, how are you? How are you today? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. I was getting a little bit, where is everyone? Right, okay, Yukta. So you want to know, is Meet Charola indulged with other girls? Right, please don't remove this comment, will you? No one can find it. But let's have a look. Is Meet Charola indulged with other girls? Thank you for coming along, Yukta. I'm doing your question now. Thank you. Is Meet indulged with other girls? Let's have a look. Is Meet, and please like the stream, by the way. Is it okay, Yukta, if you can like that? And have you checked out the pickapile reading? And this is a great for realizing your inner strength and what we need to know on a spiritual level as empowered people, but empowered women. Yeah. So if you go and check that out after this reading, there are no adverts on that. So it's free from adverts. So that's okay, isn't it? Yukta. So, hello, Arusha. Kowloon, how are you? Let's have a look at after this question. So, are they involved in other girls? Angela Homer, nice to see you, and Ab Makna. Hi. So, are they indulged with other girls? I think in a way they've got a sort of heart problem where they have to really understand to make that kind of decision. I think they are being very closed off to a lot of people. So I don't really see them indulged with other girls at the moment. But they're certainly in two minds whether to have a relationship or not. So, yeah, no, I can't really see that because they are still in a little bit of pain and they're just wondering whether it's all worth it. So they might appear to be like a bee going from flower to flower, but they're not really going to be involved much with that aspect. I can't see it anyway. But do check out that pickapile. There are no adverts on this pickapile, guys. And it's very empowering for the goddess within. Okay, so please, and do make comments on that pickapile. And I'll be very much grateful if you did that. Thank you for being here, guys. So, Arusha, when will the Mozam contact me? Let's have a look at that. Thank you, Yukta. Please check out that pickapile. No adverts in that, Yukta. You are safe. And do comment which pile you picked. It's only about 10 minutes long, each pickapile. Thank you. All right, let's have a look. So, Arusha, Kowloon, when will the Mozam contact you? All right, Arusha, let's see when Mozam is going to contact you. Is that okay? Well, let's have a look. Please remember to like the stream. There's only one person that did that, and that was me. So if you just put the X and just like it, I'd appreciate that, especially if I've read for you. that would be awesome. And please check out the pickapile. Oh, you did send me an email. Oh, right, Angela. I didn't get that. I haven't got that at the minute. Did you get it to the right? Let me have a look. Because I haven't had it. Unless it's in the spam box. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. At 20 past 13. Yeah, I've got that. Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, so, yeah. So, right, okay, I'll reply that. Sorry. No, sneezes. Right, okay, I didn't see that because I haven't checked my email. I was very busy this afternoon, but thank you for that. Can you email me another one, how much you're thinking of spending on that particular reading? It does have to be over £10 though for the small version, but just email me again, Angela, and we'll get back to that. Is that all right? Because you will have to kind of do your price range. Does that make sense? Instead of me going, yeah, it's £35, and you go, whoa, just tell me what you're thinking of spending on, and then we'll work around there. Okay. Hello, Cutie Pie. How are you? We can work around anything. That's possible. So, okay. So we've got Arusha. Let's have a look when Mozam will contact you. Okay. When will Mozam contact Arusha? Are you still here, Arusha? Right, Arusha. When will Mozam contact you? That looks strange. Right, let's have a look. That's fair. Let's have a look, Mozam. Okay, that's fine then. Most times when I tell people they faint off the floor and never seen again. Right. Well, yeah, send me another email. It is £35 for the full hour. Many questions as you want. Okay. So just email me and pay the £35. So basically, let me write it here so everyone knows. Private reading email. joytarot@gmail.com. Okay, so it is for a video private reading. It is 35. Yeah, it is £35. But if that's above your budget, right? So if it's above your budget, then we can do a less reading, a half an hour reading. It goes like that. Okay. So that's to the PayPal address or Cash App. We haven't got you. We haven't done your thingy. Arusha, are you still here? Can you tell me if you're still here? Because I've been yappering on that long. Joyce. Ooh. Right, Joyce. Let me do your question. Arusha, if you're still here, put your question down. I'm going to do Joyce's question. I want to ask, can I start my YouTube channel to show my creativity? Can I have a career in this? If you go down a YouTube channel, yeah, I'll be really pleased if you do. When you do start it, because I'm sure you'd want to, make sure you watch all the big YouTube creators like Nick Nimmin, like vidIQ, like Brian Johnson, like Anna Dubé. They have the most fantastic tips for starting your channel. Now, if you don't listen to them and, not learn how to actually do it, it's not going to be as successful. But as far as I'm concerned, being creative on YouTube is one of the best niches you can actually go for. So I would definitely just start it. Well, let's have a look, JT, what the cards say. It all depends on what you're doing. I've watched art videos, cooking videos, all sorts of things, you know, and some of the I've even looked. Sometimes, you know, when you get the recommendations down, well, you get your recommendations. And once I got about lawyer locksmith. I thought, what's this? And I pressed it because I was just intrigued that he could undo any lock, and he does, and it's really entertaining. But who would have thought? So as long as YouTube is very, very, very competitive and very difficult to get your video noticed, but you have to persevere, JT. Okay. Can you mention their name? What name? Oh. Yeah. So the people that you need to look at is Nick Nimmin, right? And Brian. Let's have a look. Brian G. Johnson. And there's Annie Dubé and vidIQ. So they are the most fantastic YouTube creators that will give you hints and tips, looking at your analytics, to making a good thumbnail, to doing a good title. I know my thumbnails are crap before anyone says, your thumbnails are rubbish. I know. I absolutely know. And my titles are rubbish as well, you know, but that's not my forte. But definitely, okay, cutie pie, I've seen your question. You don't have to post it. Okay, right. Whoa, that's enough posting of that. So yeah, Joyty, the best thing to do, they'll always tell you, is start your YouTube channel. And there's a heck of a lot to learn. And even the creators don't know exactly how the algorithm works on YouTube, because they keep changing the rules all the time. You've just got to go with what they say, and they are wonderful. All four of those, brilliant people to listen to. Thank you, sweet but psycho Luna. But it's amazing how many, in my circumstance, how many people you try to help them along the way. I've tried to help a few people and go, yeah, just do this and do this, and you know, but they don't. They actually don't. They don't watch other videos. They don't follow what other, you know, these creators suggest. And I thought, right, okay, you think you can do it your way, but it's been proven that the big creators know what they're saying. So there are certain things that you've got to keep going at. So for you, it might be a lot of hard work. And yes, nobody knows just how hard this actually is. People think, oh, that's so easy. No, it's not. Believe you me. So, yeah. So listen to the YouTubers, because they say as long as you enjoy it, as long as you're enjoying it, then that's good. But as far as a career goes, just have the determination. It just depends on your own willpower and determination. If you're not scared of hard work, then go for it. It does show here that things are disappointed. Yeah, we've all put blood, we've all put tears, and we've all put sacrifices in place. And that is one of the disappointments that you have to do. But if you're thinking it's going to be easy, it's definitely not. And it's not. Believe you me, it's not. But you can do it, because look at what I would do as well. Before you know about the other people, I'll tell you. Look at the things in your market, like 5-minute crafts. That is a wonderful channel. Wonderful. 5-minute. Have you seen it? 5-minute crafts. And just look at other channels that you're in and see how they're doing it. I mean, always do what you do as an individual, but it's always good to see what they're doing as well. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's very interesting. Definitely start it. If you don't start it, you never know. So definitely start it. Most definitely start it. Right, app MC. Oh, well, it will if you give your link. Sweet but psycho. Put your link down here. You are allowed. I will allow you to put your link down here so we can all have a little nose. And then we can, you know, do what's necessary for that. So do put your YouTube channel. Is it Sweet but Psycho Luna? Is that your handle of your YouTube link? No worries at all. Joyty, all you have to do is watch the big tubers and keep doing what they suggest. That is the form. No. Well, Sweet but Psycho, put your link down. We can't have a look at it if you don't put your link down. You're allowed. Right. Let's have a look at app M. I think I am in twin flame connection. I want to know how my twin feels towards me and will he ever express his feelings to me? Right, I will. Yeah, just put it down then. Right, let's have a look. What's going on with your twin flaming? Right, how is MNC's twin flame feeling towards them? Do make sure you like the video, guys, and make sure, please, this is no ad, pick a pile. So pick a pile about your inner goddess. Actually, I should have told Joyty to watch that. She needs that. She needs it. I'm a goddess. I'm going to do it. So let's have a look at the twin flame and what they are expressing. So if you want some superpower, how to be a goddess, I think that's a great one to go for. So are they going to express their feelings? Yes, I think they definitely are. So they've come across today's world. So they've learned a thing or two and they realise that, I can start again literally with the Ace of Wands. This is a perfect combination to realise that the soul has gone through. So your twin flame has gone through a lot and is ready to start again, and especially perhaps with you. So yeah, they will express eventually to you what you need to hear, perhaps. So that's nice. See, they're going after the ribbon. I'm going for it. I've already got this one, but I want that one. So that's lovely. Thank you for the question. Do make sure you check out the pickapile. There are no adverts in that pickapile, guys. So just with confidence, sit back and enjoy how to harness the goddess within inside you. Right, Sweet but Psycho, have you got a question? Do put your question down. Cutie Pie. Has M. Aries moved on from me and me, his ex? Okay. Right, let's have a look, Cutie Pie. Has Aries moved on? Let's have a look. Has Cutie Pie's ex moved on? Has Cutie Pie moved on? Cutie Pie's M. Aries. Has M. Aries moved on? Has Cutie Pie's Aries moved on? No worries, up MNC. It looks good, that. Looks good. Your twin flame's learning a thing or two. Now do check the pickapile and find that goddess power within you. Even if people are a bloke, they can still find that yin goddess power. Hello, Dip. Are you here, Arusha? Oh, you are here. That took ages for that to come through. Post your question again. We've all forgotten that. That was like ages ago. Hello, Dipthy. Yes, you may get a reading. Do post your question down. Thank you. You may get a reading. Please put your question down so I can read it, because all questions are randomly picked. Donations are much appreciated. How late will you get married? Oh, that's a good one. Right, who was I reading for before? Cutie Pie. Has the Aries moved on? Has the Aries moved on? Can people watch my pickapile, please? I did do a lot of time on that pickapile because the first take didn't go, so I had to do it the second time. So I do appreciate comments on that as well, please. Do pick pile 1, 2, or 3. No adverts in it, so you can go straight into it. And there are timestamps as well, so all is good in the hood. Right, has your person moved on? That's an interesting question, because it's almost like there is movement, but there's still, I think your Aries is still very kind of grounded in what it did have with you. So they've got the Wheel of Fortune as well. So they are searching for that solidness and deep relationship where they can feel very safe and really have a kind of home. You know, because some people are in a relationship, they don't feel like it's home, they don't feel like that's connected. So they are trying to move on, you know, and they're quite successful. They could even really be in a situation where they do feel safe and secure and happy, so which is probably one of those things. So they have successfully moved on. In this environment with the Ten of Pentacles, it is like, yeah, I am happy. That's where they've gone. So as long as they don't repeat the old pattern, they do feel quite stable in that. So that's nice, which is quite unusual for Aries sometimes, but they have definitely moved on. And they feel like they're a success. So that's nice, isn't it? So well done then. For Cutie Pie. You're tired of waiting for Chan. Yeah, well, it is a bit... It's a nuisance, isn't it? It's how often, how long do we wait for people? That's true. And it's good that you honour yourself. And to empower yourself, Luna, Psychic Luna, if you actually go to this, pick a pile and get that goddess within power. Absolutely. Only 32. Only 32. That's absolutely fine. It is of a good marriageable age, definitely. But it's not the end of the world, is it? Right, let me have a look at your energies towards marriage then. Okay, sweet, but psycho. Well, let's have a look at your energies for getting married. Cutie Pie, I've just done your reading. Please rewind. I have done your reading just now. I've done it. Is this really slow? It's probably slow. The live feed is very slow, people. So when it... Oh, you have. Did you make a comment? Thank you. Pile 1. Right, let's have a look. Sweet but psycho about getting married. Did you like pile 1? What did you think? There's a lot of information in there, isn't there, really? Right, so let's have a look at marriage. Oh, right, we need to do a little bit more work on that. So maybe it's just releasing, hello, look, love, melody. Yes, Arosha, post your question again, and then I'll be able to read your question. And Raoul, thank you very much for being here. So we've got the 7 of Swords. So it's almost like you have still kind of not got over Chan. Hopefully you've done that pick a pile where have you gone over your ex, because he's still being tied up in the marriage aspect. So be really happy within yourself. Give yourself time to completely get over Chan if you don't want Chan to come and all the rest of it. If you're sick and tired of waiting for him, it is about empowering yourself to move over. And if you did pick pile 1, then we can see that change is coming about. So the whole tying up process on a mental stage isn't so much about getting married. It's finding that very special person that you can gel with completely. Does that make sense? So don't lose faith. I'm sure you will. Absolutely. So that's good. Cutie Pie, I'll tell you for the hello Shweta, good to see you. Cutie Pie. I'm going to write this down. Yeah. Right. So, hello. So remember to put your questions down. Right. So Raoul Jane, your universe guidance for yourself. Okay, let's see what the universe is guiding you today. Let's have a look what Raoul Jane is guiding you. Okay, please remember to like the stream, guys, and do check out the new Pick a Pile. Hello, Miss Chandwandi, how are you? So do remember to watch this Pick a Pile. There are no adverts in it, on how to empower ourselves with the goddess within. And everyone's got a goddess within. You've got the male and the female energies. So that's really, really important. Okay? Can she not read? Obviously not. Right. Somebody can't read. Annoying. Right, okay. So, Raoul, we've got some universe guidance for you. Okay. Testing me out. Raoul Jane. And universal guidance. Let's have a look what you need to know. Do remember to like the stream, guys? Yeah, okay. No, you're at it now. Right, you don't know how to post a question a million times. All right, we will get to your questions. Cutie Pie, can you not understand me? I have done your answer. If you scroll back, it'll be there. Right, we're doing Raoul Jane now, okay? Have I not done yours as well? I did your question, Arusha. Oh, I give up now. I give up on you, people. Right, Raoul, let's have a look what's going on in you. So your universe guidance at the moment is really to be able to see what's going on within your own world. So sometimes when we self-criticize ourselves or kind of look at things in a way that is making us stagnant, so it's almost like a refresh button, a renewal of that. So it's singing to our own tune now and going a new direction. And you can see this with the mind in going to a new direction as a 6 of Swords. So things are going to be a lot clearer when you have that movement, when you believe that there is a freshness and a renewal part taking place. So just rest your mind now that things will get more easier as time goes by. But you've got to move. You've got to take action into that. If we still stay the same, then nothing changes. So do check out this. This is a good pick a pile for males and females to realize the goddess within. Okay? Thank you for the question. Shweta, are you still here? I think, I don't know. Don't know. I've written it. I've said it. No worries, Raul. Do check out the new pickapile. It doesn't have any adverts in it. So, Shweta, your past life connection with Summit. I am Libra and he is Taurus. Hello, Karina. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah. Sorry your network is slow and that you missed it, but if you do rewind, it should have been recorded. Okay? So just play it back. Shweta, let's have a look at your past life connection with Summit. I am Libra. He is Taurus. Right, let's have a look, guys. What is Shweta's past life connection with Summit? Karina, we will get to you. You don't have to delete the message. I will read it and do that. So, Shweta, your past life connection is very much about beginnings. It's very Aryan energy. So the energy moving forward is very strong. So that past connection is still kind of there. It's about knowing that to be inspired and find that inspiration within yourself is really good. So with the Queen of Wands there was always that psychic connection. And that's why you're still thinking of them quite a lot, because that still is there, especially on the astral plane. So you might find that you dream about them still quite a bit. So you have been connected, and it was really good. Yeah. I think it was dynamic, but it's almost like, I'm not so sure if it's finished. Because the Queen of Wands is very happy at the moment in this particular deck, and the dragon is going, oh, it's almost like a sigh of relief that things have come to an end. But I don't think it's a soul ending. I think you will meet them again, especially with this Ace of Wands. So it could be in this time, or it could be in next lifetime. Thank you for the question, Shweta. It's nice though, isn't it? Oh, are you? Oh, that'd be nice. That is quite nice. So yeah, you can still get the inspiration through him. Right. So Miss Chanwani, let's have a look at your question. So doing Miss Chanwani, would like to know, what is the guidance I have for my relationships and the future? Okay, let's have a look at that, guys. Do remember to like the stream. Do remember to go to the pickapile. I've done a lot of work on that pickapile just for you to empower yourself and learn what spiritual power you can actually have through empowering with the tarot and the oracle. So do check that out, and do comment which pickapile that you actually chose. Is that okay, guys? Then I know you've watched it. Right, let's have a look, Miss Chanwani, about your future relationships. Let's have a look. Hello, Adi R. How are you? It's certainly good to see you all today. Let's have a look. what's going on with Miss Chanwani for your relationships and in the future. So, what have we got? So, well, you've definitely got someone here, so it'll be a Mrs. soon. oh, yeah. So, here we have Mr. Handsome Dude. So, you've got the King of Cups. That's probably, for a lot of you, a really great card to have. It means that perfect loving relationship, quite sensitive, quite giving, and quite psychic at times. But they're also a good catch. You can see the cat here catching the fish. So they are quite inspiring per se. So you'll probably have a very good time. This can be one of those relationships where it's a bit of a whirlwind romance in the future. So depending on how stable they are, sometimes I think, no, they have an idealistic approach to relationships. So sometimes it can be a bit of an illusion at times, your next person. But it looks good on the whole. So, yeah, it's coming. So don't you worry. Hello, Xena. Right, okay. So let's have another question. Remember, guys, do remember to like the stream. Yeah, you can have a general reading, look, love, melody, definitely. Also, if you like to check out the pickapile reading there are no adverts. It's just 10 minutes of your time-stamped pickapile to enhance your life as a strong person of goddess power. Karina, hello. Beautiful hearts and flowers. At the moment, I'm just doing love melody, and they want to have a general reading. Thank you, Adial. It's good to see you guys. Well, let's have a look. Hello. Let's have a look, please, at look, love melody and what they need to know. Okay. A general reading for love, luck, melody. Thank you, Miss Chandwani. I do hope you go to the pickapile. Let's have a look for look, love, melody. Yeah, I've seen it, Zena. I will get to you, I promise. Right, love, luck, melody. Let's have a look what's going on for yourself. So, oh, that's very interesting. It looks like you're going far and wide to the ends of the earth to find your dream situation. Oh, which is good. So it's almost like you're putting out a notification. I'm here, and it's being heard. Here you are at the top of your castle with your beaming and your crystal ball almost to see what is going on. But you're not afraid to really let the universe know what you do want. So they've heard, the universe has heard, and love is coming. So when you open the door to opportunity, more love and more opportunities will come to you. But it's almost like you've got to be a little proactive and go on that journey. So face that journey, have a look at what a good connection in every area is like. And that includes career and all sorts of things. But yeah, find what you love, open the door to the opportunities, and they will literally come flying in. So that's all right, isn't it? Look, love, melody. So hopefully that helped. Do remember to like the stream and check out the pick-a-piles that I do in my playlists. So let's do Zena. Does Stephen have any surprise plans? Being with yourself. Right. Let's have a look at that. Zena. Let's have a look, Zena. Karina, how are you? Oh, you talked to him the other day, Stephen. Progress. Absolute progress. You've worked hard on that, haven't you? Oh, months. Right, let's have a look. Jumping. I can see your Arusha, and I'm sure I did your question right at the beginning. I'm pretty sure I did. I can't remember what I said. Right, any plans? Yeah, I think they do. It's a secret. It definitely is a surprise. With the moon being very secretive. And yeah, actually it's quite fantastic. So I think they will have a secret, or at least they're keeping their feelings secret. But with the Page of Cups, a new event is coming. So yeah, I don't know how you picked up on a surprise, but that definitely is. So they're keeping it a secret. They probably planned it for a long time, but it's still in its infancy about what that is. Normally this is like parties and events and all sorts of things and opportunities coming. But yeah, that's a nice surprise. So I think it's going to be a big surprise. So that's nice. Well, it's not a surprise now, seeing as you knew it was a surprise. But yeah, Page of Cups is always about the newness coming in. Wow, that looks nice, Zena. We like that. Oh, great. Thank you very much. Look, I will look forward to the comment, hopefully. It is a secret. In the night of the day, it's a secret. Right. Adiyar, I'm preparing for... Yeah, it's taking so long. Yeah, it's in its infancy. It's not... You needed the Knight of Cups, didn't you? Or the King of Cups. But yeah. Oh, well, it'll probably be really good. Arusha, what you on about? It's all random, and I have done your question. I'm pretty sure I did your question right at the beginning. But I could be wrong. Right, Adiyar. I'm preparing for CA exams, which is supposed to be around the 21st of May, but due to the it's possible to be postponed until June. Right, let's have a look. Right, Adiyar. Right, is it likely for the CA exams to be May or June? CA exams for Adiyar. I'll do it again, Arusha, all right? I'll do it again for you. Hopefully it's not the opposite answer. I'll do it again. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. All right, we'll do it again for you, okay? Adiyar. It's going to May or June. May or June. Yeah, I know it is. So I'm told. Because of certain people hanging around too much with other people. It's ruining people's lives, literally. It's terrible. Right. Is the CA exam going to be in May or June? May or June for Addy. CA exams in May or June. CA exams. Right, let's have a look. Probably more than likely. Don't quote me. May. That's quite soon, isn't it? Because if we look at May, we've got the Queen of Wands, very happy and very contented. And then June, we've got the upside down Hermit. So, yeah, it could actually mean that the exams are definitely going to happen, but it is another hold up. But I did want one card for May and one for June, and that's what came up. So yeah, maybe May, maybe they'll push it through. They might do it in a lot of sets, like 1 set, 2 set, 3 set. Do you know what I mean? But I think they want to push it through, so it should be all right. But the Hermit upside down. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, things change all the time, don't they? I mean, you know, if you suddenly get a rush of COVID cases in the next day or two, then they're going to have to change their mind and be sensible. But yeah, just be cool. Cool after school. Karina, how are you doing? Am I going to get married this year? What does he feels about you? Alrighty, let's have a look what he feels about you. What does he feel about you? Change the pack. Let's have a look what he feels about you. No worries at all. Let's have a look. Karina. What does he feel towards you? All right, let's have a look. So, right. So, here's the King of Pentacles. So, it is a slow plan. And I don't really think that they want to get married, particularly this year. I think they're building up a better sturdy foundation for perhaps marriage. I don't think they want to go into a situation where they're going to face poverty. So yeah, so it's not the be all and end all, the marriage situation. At least they are there. So they do want to provide, but a little bit, they don't want to be pushed into a situation. Does that make sense? Right, Arusha. When will Mozam contact me? Yeah, so just be cool. You know, it's a long time being married. Better say single for as long as you can. Right, and just enjoy yourselves. He's a slow plodder, but at least he has good intentions. Yeah, but don't push him. I wouldn't push him with the 7 of Wands energy around. No. Right, will Mozam contact you? Arusha. Is a Mozam contact you? Right, Mozam. Let's have a look. No, not going to contact you today. They've got the 8 of Swords, which is very bound up. You can see they don't want to make a move. They don't really want to look inside at that particular problem. And you can see, even if you stood there blindly in front of them, they're going to kind of ignore you. So at the moment, it's almost like, no. I'd definitely take a step back, because when they're in the man cave, they don't want to be bothered with any romantic or heartfelt feelings at the moment. So I can't see them contacting you. Can you? But if you want to empower yourself a little bit better, then if you go to this pickapile reading and how to see the goddess inside you, there are no adverts. So that's quite nice. Hello, Toya Mel. Yes, I do reading on pets. I absolutely love pets. I definitely do that. I absolutely have you a dog, a cat, a bird, a horse, a guinea pig? What pet would you like me to do? And I absolutely love doing them. And I do a longer version on video if you want something completely personal and in depth. Definitely do one of them. Definitely. Toya Mel. Absolutely. Right. Katrina, I said not to do that. So yeah, keep posting your questions, guys. So Toya, would you like me to do a quick question for one of your pets now, or? Yeah, my cat went missing again. Is she coming back? Oh, that's awful. Let's see what she's thinking. Let's see what your cat is thinking. It's terrible. I have 2 indoor cats, but they go out the window. Oh, Toya. It's absolutely horrific out there. Right, let's have a look. Oh, no. You see, the trouble is, isn't it? It's when people have garages and they can get, like, one of my, because we took in 2 stray cats, and it was a very little kitten. The orange one, unfortunately, is dead now. But I was taking him to the vet, and he jumped out of the basket because I was getting on the bus because we didn't have a car then. And he jumped off, run into the garden, just round the road. It was just literally at the road. So he got the treat box. We called him Keddy. Keddy, Keddy, Keddy. And we were searching in everyone's garden. Keddy, Keddy, Keddy. And it was only around the corner. 5 days. 5 days. I don't know what spooked him, whether he got trapped or whatever. But he was very thin, obviously. But he came back. Amazing. Cats are so amazing, aren't they? But yeah, he came back, so that's good. But I've had Joy, my cat, which you've probably seen. Oh, she's not on there. Joy, my cat, you've probably seen her on Pickapiles. I've had her since she's a kitten. And she's never really wandered much, and it frightens me that if she wanders, she wouldn't have a clue. Whereas the other cat that I've got, he was chucked out of my daughter's neighbour's house, and along with the brother, I don't know what happened to the other one, but she took in the cat that I've got now. I said, if you ever want to get rid of that cat, give it to me. So he is streetwise, you know. Yeah. That's hilarious. As long as it, yeah, Joy, yeah, Joy is cute as well. As long as they've got the chip. But if she comes back chubby, yeah, she's finding a different home, isn't she? Traitor. It's a traitor. There's a little kid's book out. It's called 7 Dinners. It's hilarious. This one cat goes to every single neighbour for a dinner. Oh, cats are funny. Anyway, let's have a look at yourself. So Jet, the black cat is Jet, and Joy is Joy. She's yeah, I know. Yeah, she is complete joy. She's purrs. But yeah. So what's your cat called? Chubby cat. Traitor. But we had another cat, and she went outside. We got her from somebody, and she was very, very small. Oh, this is a crazy story. I shouldn't really tell you because you might worry you. Her name's Sugar. Anyway, she was called Dot because I didn't like her other name, Mittens. She had white paws, and she went missing. And we've got a neighbour who knows absolutely everything. Best neighbourhood watch in the county. And he said, if you put up a poster that your cat went missing, that person down there will then release the cat because they've got the cat. The kids have got a cat, and the parent won't let them have a cat, so they keep nicking other people's cats. I said, what? So we put a poster right outside the front door. She came back, but then my husband let the cat out again, and then he forgot, and then with 2 hours she went missing. So I don't know where she went. Did they nick her again? Ooh. Weird. Weird, isn't it? Kidnap my cat. Right, let's see about Sugar. Is Sugar going to come back? Where is Sugar? Where is Sugar? What's Sugar? The cat. I'll tell you now. I know. Strange world out there. That's basically why I want mine to be indoor cats, but we do let them out, just wander a little bit. But it's too dangerous out there, isn't it? All the things that can happen. Oh, I bet you never thought someone could actually kidnap your cat and not let it out the room. Well, I blame the mother. But we never saw Dot again, so we don't know where she is. Because we have a few foxes, but I got told foxes don't eat cats. So I don't know, you know. Anyway, let's, I want to connect with Sugar. Sugar, toy your mouth, Sugar, toy your mouth, Sugar. Sugar, Sugar, where is Sugar? Where is Sugar? And toy your mouth, Sugar. Right, let's have a look what Sugar's doing. Right, okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands, and we've also got the Knight of Cups. So nothing has untoward happened to them, you know, they're in a safe place, I think. And the Ace of Wands does generally look at, it's a new beginning, I've gone to find new love. Aww. So I'm pretty sure you've had your cat done. So I don't think they're wandering off on a sexual antic, but you know, who knows? Maybe they've got some cat friend or something. Could actually be that they've found a very nice friend in the neighborhood and they're spending time with that. But the Knight of Cups is all about romance. So maybe they're finding another pussy friend. Aww. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? But those two cards don't signify anything untoward. So moving on from that, we have the Eight of Pentacles and also the Knight of Cups. So they found themselves a real nice friend and they're working hard towards it. It's like they're getting married, isn't it? Oh dear. So I think they've seen a different side of life. I mean, you know, sometimes cats do, unfortunately. But yeah, I think they've got a friend, a pussy-wussy friend, or at least they've found someone they really love and they just want to be with them. I know it's annoying. But with the Eight of Cups, I mean, Pentacles, they are trying to learn something new. So I think they've gone, yeah, will they come back? Let's find if they'll come back. Let's use this. Are they coming back? Is Sugar going to come back? Will Sugar come back? Is Sugar going to come back to clear? I know. But yeah, we all know that cats find different owners at different times. So they have gone wandering. Well, you know they have. And if you know anything about the hermit, they do like to wander around, find their inner truth before they let loose on the world. But it's going to be a little bit of a long time. So they have gone to find cat kind of, you know, inspiration about the world. So the cat is very kind of connected to something. I believe because of the King of Wands, of the King of Cups, if they are with this particular person, that particular person that they're with, they need to heal them. Oh, that's nice. And also, yeah, working hard at that skill, because cats do heal humans, definitely. And so the inspiration to do that is really there. But it does say here that they are going to be a long time actually doing that. So at least I found someone nice. Have you put posters up where you live and everything? I know, and that's what my husband said with Dot. He said, well, you know, like they come for a short time, and if they go to another home, well, hopefully they're being looked after and everything like that. So it's the not knowing, isn't it? But it looks to me like they're on one of those cat quests where they help somebody else heal. They might be a lonely woman or whatever, and they might even have another cat friend there, just being there with that. You know, it does say they've gone there to love. Your third cat, and she's chipped. She's chipped, didn't she? Because that's the most important thing. Not that it helps much, but I don't think anything horrible's happened to your cat. It shows quite the opposite. Look, again, Queen of Spring. So she's sitting there on a throne. Did you do her? Because there's kittens here. So I think she's very happy in the new family and, you know, growing quite well, really. Yeah, she's chipped. Well, that... All right. Yeah, well, it's tough. That's why, in a way, I have two. I always have two, because it was just too painful for me when one died. It's just, oh, it's horrible. But yeah, she's happy. She is definitely 100% happy there. Oh, how long's she been away then? Did you say a month? It's very hard to get another cat when you're still waiting for the other cat. We had to put our other cat down. Was it this year? This year, Eli. Yeah. The cat cards are cool. I use a lot of cat cards. But thank you for the question and the donation. And I do hope, yeah, I really do hope she comes back. But if she doesn't, just get another one. You know, I would get one through a vet or a proper association. She's gone to somewhere where cheeky, isn't it? Cheeky monkey. Hello, Raylan. Oh no. Yeah, no worries, Dimitri P. Yeah, well, I mean, it's absolutely... Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, we acquired Jet, and the other two were strays, and we bought Dot. But I bought Joy, because she was half Maine Coon, but she doesn't look like a Maine Coon at all. So I call her Traitor, but she's absolutely gorgeous. She's just purring and everything. It's absolutely a wonderful cat. But my next cat, I'm definitely going to get a thoroughbred Maine Coon. I love Maine Coons. Amazing, aren't they? But yeah, no, try and go to the vet, because they've got hundreds in their list about wanting new homes. Try not get one off eBay, because some of them are stolen cats. It's really... but yeah, I'm sure just get another cat, because obviously that your Sugar has gone to a different owner and is very happy. It's nice of her to come home and go, I'm all right, look, I haven't died. It's a shame they can't talk. If she just come back next time, you can write in a collar, get her a collar. I don't have collars on my cats, do you? I know, they are tremendous. I know. We'll have to get one together. We'll have to go to a Maine Coon club. There are over £1,000, but I definitely want a proper one, not one of these who you don't know. Are you living in Leeds? I live in Leeds, and there's a kitty cafe here. Yeah, I don't like collars because they can get caught, can't they? Or it rubs the fur. But yeah, kitty cafes are great, aren't they? Definitely. Sorry, guys, we're talking cats. You can't get cat people not talking about cats. It's just the law of cats. Sorry about that. Yeah, they are worth the investment. They're so beautiful. Oh, very clever. I just want a really big one, you know. But I've got to wait now, haven't I? Which is fine. I don't mind. But yeah, I'd love a Maine Coon. They're great. You love cats too. Yay! We're in the cat club. Yay! Dimitri, you're in London. Oh, it hasn't opened. I went to the cat cafe in Leeds, and you pay £6 to get in, and then you sit there and look at all the cats, and you go, "Oh, can we adopt them?" Yes, it's on our Facebook page, and thousands of people want the cats because they've seen them and they fall in love with them, etc. But you're from Greece. Thank you for liking the cats in Greece. Thank you so much. I have been to one of those cat sanctuaries. Not actually in Greece. It was in Rhodes. Was it in Rhodes? No, it wasn't in Rhodes. It was, oh God, where was it? Somewhere. I can't remember now. When was the last holiday I went on? It's 2 years now. You can't expect me to remember that. I can't even remember 7 seconds ago. So I'm a goldfish. I'm American money. Oh, how much do we donate? At least £2. And American money, that's probably about, I don't know. Well, whatever you want to donate. I won't hold it against you. Whatever you feel like donating. Oh yeah, it was great. It was absolutely great. I'm trying to remember what country it was. I'm sure it was Greece. It wasn't actually Greece. It was on one of the islands. It wasn't Cyprus. It wasn't. Was it Rhodes? Anyway, so we went to this cat sanctuary just by the kind of monastery that was there, and it was great. You walked in, but it was so enclosed, and they were all feeding, and they were all together. And you know how cats sometimes don't like it together, but they did. And they had all these kittens, and they were feeding them chicken, and they come and jump up on you and everything. Oh, and obviously foreigners donate, and to the new enclosures, and it's great. I'll have to remember to get the photographs next time you come in and show you. But yeah, it was amazing. It was truly, truly amazing to see all those cats. And yeah, you just want to take them home, but it's very expensive to actually adopt one of those Greek cats. Yeah, Toya Mel. Yeah, do so. Raylan, if you want to donate, just donate. You can either donate Super Chat or PayPal or Cash App. It's absolutely fine. Thank you. Usually it is above £2. I have accepted lower on. I want to come back, Dimitri. You can't keep me away. I've been all around Cyprus, Corfu. I'm just thinking where we went. Honestly, because one year I went to 5 holidays. It sounds a lot, but it does. But because I go with my daughter and my grandson, and then I go away with my husband, that time I went with my daughter. And we met a nice couple, and we just went, hung out. Where was it? Oh, my brain is terrible. Anyway. PayPal, let me have a look then. Thank you very much. What is your question, Raylan? Let me just check that out for you. Sometimes PayPal is slow. Let me check that out if it's come through. Slow. Oh, thank you, Toya. And what? Right. Well, it's still coming through, Raylan. I'll just do Toya Mel because it still hasn't come through. It probably will come through. Normally it's quite slow. Is your client going to pay or not? Well, we'll send the heavy boys over, won't we? Right, let's have a look. Can you just give me the initial? Because I'm sure you've got one more clients than the client. So what is the initial? Just one initial, that's all, of your client. Toya Mel. Is your client going to pay? Toya Mel's. Ashley. Hiya, Ashley. When you paid on PayPal, Raylan, what was the name? What name came up? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Right, let's have a look at is your client going to pay you? Is Toya's client going to pay them? Thank you, Ashley. Not see. Okay, thank you. Ashley. No, I meant. Did you pay purejoytarot at gmail.com? PayPal at me/purejoytarot because it hasn't come through yet. It will do. Sometimes it's very slow, but at least it's got time to come through. Thank you, Ashley. Just while we're doing Toya, is that all right? Right. Okay, no worries. It'll come through. Sometimes it's really slow. Right, let's have a look at things. Is he going to pay? Right. Let's have a look at C, and are they going to pay? Well, that's encouraging. Ooh. Right. They've come across as the transformation, like death. So if they've been a bad payer before, then they will kind of transform their idea. They're coming across as a two of feathers as well. So they're in two minds whether to or whether not to. So this death card or transformation has to definitely take place to be able to see that, well, in all honesty, you know, you need paying. If you give a service or a product, you definitely need paying. So that's one thing, but they're just not too sure. And the Page of Crystals says it will, but it will be kind of slow because they're coming across as the Eight of Shells as well. So with that, it's almost like having that distance. So maybe they don't see the value in what's gone on for themselves, and that's why they're in two minds. But the Page of Crystals is learning to appreciate what's being given. So this is very important. So they are the energies around that payment kind of thing, which is very annoying in a way. I do like the Page of Crystals, but it's almost like with the Eight of Shells and the Two of Feathers and the Death, it's a little bit off, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's see. Real Toya Mel's. client payer. Client. Some habits are so hard to break, but with the death card, it's almost like they could actually do that. Annoying. What you need to do is send them an invoice. Hopefully you've sent them an invoice. That is proof that payment is required. Never do a verbal aspect. You do an invoice. Email them an invoice. Say their bill is overpaid, overdue. And at least that's in black and white with an invoice. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes that's a legal kind of thing. Just to remind them, really. Right. Yeah. Oh my, this person's. Ooh. Yeah, it shows here that your intuition about will they pay is definitely spot on. It's almost like you already know that there's something off. It shows here that their mindset is definitely on the off. Even with this, it's like the Seven of Swords, and they'd rather get something for free than actually pay. But with the Queen of Swords, it's like you might have to do a lot more communication with this person to just get them. So I would definitely send them an invoice and just sit back and see if it goes. But for you, because of the Eight of Shells, don't upset yourself too much if it's not going to come about. It's really quite awkward, isn't it? But yeah, they could do, but they really don't want to, do they? How annoying is that? The only real encouraging card is the Page of Crystals. So they might delay it a lot more, delay it, but keep invoicing them, keep reminding them. Hopefully you will have their email address. Right. I can look at it to see if your payment came through. Raylan, I'll do the other question as well. Let me have a look. I'm definitely on updates, and it hasn't come through yet. Yeah, I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will, but she doesn't really want to. Pain in the neck, aren't they? No, it hasn't come through yet. Can you check your mail to see, Raylan, Ashley, if you can see that the payment has definitely gone through? Is that all right? Because sometimes it doesn't. So check again that you've got the right address, please, and then we'll do it. Yeah, well, as long as sometimes it's always best to ask for payment up front, isn't it? But just keep invoicing her. Right, okay. Well, she better pay, otherwise that is a terrible karmic debt that her business isn't going to go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? That is really bad. Right, so Toya donated again, guys, just while we're waiting for Ashley's payment to come through. And if it doesn't, I'll still do your question because you've waited a long time. Yeah, it is. It is, Ashley. So you have paid. So it's just, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. So you have paid. There's no trouble there. It's just very slow. That's fine. Thank you very much for the payment, and I'll get to your question. I'm just going to do this again. Right, keep sending her an invoice. The Queen of Swords is like, this is, just do it in plain. You know, try and find a legal, a kind of a legal paragraph at the end, and and this is overdue, and and please pay. Do you know what I mean? just make it really powerful that this is overdue. Please pay this. I've delivered your goods and payment is now overdue. Please, you know, make it quite firm but fair. We honour your business. Thank you very much for your business. How is your business cards going? I do hope they're going really well. However, your invoice, I'm invoicing you your invoice. Please have a, you know, say in a really legal manner that they have to pay today. It's really bad karma if she's done that to you. Yeah, but once you've spent a lot of time and you want to get it perfect and you want that person as a customer, you know, you want to keep them sweet because they might come back for more. But if you're not going to honour the payment, then that's really bad. Honestly, say, how's your logo going? How's it going? And how's your business cards, etc. I hope you're enjoying them. We do honour you as a great client. Please pay your invoice by Friday or whatever day. Do you know what I mean? So build them up. Blah, 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 payment. Yeah, it is a lesson. It is definitely a lesson. They should really pay completely up front. Yeah, it's not fair though. It's really not fair. Anyway, just send her the love and say pay. Sit down and really ask everything that's possible. Please, God, make a pay. You know, you've done a service. You could put a paragraph like, we are an award-winning service. You have our logo and business, and all our clients are 100% satisfied. All our work is guaranteed. I'm hoping you're finding that really successful, and your invoice is ready now. Yeah, that's fine, Joyty. It is hard work, mate. Well, all I can say is karma is a terrible thing, and if people do that to you, it's really a lack of honor, lack of respect, no respect for themselves. If they really think, I mean, they did get that card, which is a really dodgy card in itself. That is a stealing card. So it is horrible, isn't it? What a horrible person. Really bad. Yeah, Joyty. But if you listen to those channels, they do say start your channel. Even when you make the worst video out, it doesn't matter. It's in your starting, you have to start. That is the first advice they all give you. So let's have a look at your next question. It's all right, no worries. You'll get there. You've got to start. Don't procrastinate. That's the one big tip that they do. Right, Toya, you need cheering up now. So should I buy some new clothes or save money? Well, let's have a look what we should do. Let's have a look at Toya now. Should they save money or spend money? Should Toya buy some new clothes? Toya, have you got on your website a feedback form, not just for the customer, because Fiverr do that. They have a feedback for the seller as well as the buyer. But also, you need to be in the trade book of how good you are, and so you can see. So people can see, and then you can charge all upfront for everything in the future. Go, well, look at all these reviews. This says I am great. So I do expect payment up front. No worries, Cleo. No worries at all. Right. Should you buy some clothes? Right. Those two came out, so I might consider reading them. Right. Boing, 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 boing. Should you buy some clothes? You've got the Queen of Feathers again, which is like the Queen of Swords. So it's very kind of cutting things off. But you've got the Hanged Man. So it probably says wait, probably save money. Bit disappointing, but it does say here, make the decision wisely. So maybe wait and find something that you really love. Because I suppose if you did go out to buy some clothes, it would be like, I deserve it. You know, one thing or another, everything's going away from me. Literally, everything is going away from you. So it's like that whole energy of not only creating a space, but having a look at why is everything slipping away? It's a little bit interesting, isn't it? So one has to connect to a bigger thing and really make that special within your life. So the Hanged Man is just waiting for something that's an epiphany kind of thing. You do have the Five of Feathers with the overspending. So walk away from overspending, move away from emotionally spending as well. Look inside of yourself. And to be fair, if you haven't already looked at my Pickapile reading, this is the goddess within and how to empower yourself on a bigger. Hello, Kate. How are you? Hello, Mad Soul Tarot. How are you? Finally got moderators. I'd love to talk to you, Kate, if you're still here, which is fine. But if you're not, that's also fine. So the Five of Feathers is about walking away from emotional satisfaction. It's like, you know, when I'm off in my private time, I like to watch a good drama and have a bit of chocolate, maybe have a crisps and a nice drink, like tea, or sometimes a chai tea, you know, and you like to treat yourself, don't you? Because we think we deserve it, but we don't need all that. You know, within us, we're satisfied just as we are. So walking away from emotional buying, that's what it says there. And then the Queen of Feathers is know on a sonic level, like really feel what you are connected to. So I think for you, saving is probably a very good option, or at least not spending. It's always good to spend money on your business because you're investing in yourself. Like if you have to look good for your clients, then that's a business kind of aspect. But if it's just to emotionally go, well, I deserve it, I've lost this, and then this person's not doing that, and it's like, I need to emotionally give myself something, then no, it's like really pay attention to money with the Queen of Swords, with the fruit bat, and really listen to your inner. So it's about being truthful about, do I need the clothes? Do I have to get rid of clothes to actually buy clothes? And that's one of I don't do it, but I'm telling others to do it. When you want to buy some clothes, get rid of some old clothes, and then that gives that space. So that's putting the balance in there. So if you're not allowed to get rid of clothes, if you don't want to get rid of clothes, then don't buy more clothes. That's a good thing. I should do that. But yeah, at the moment, I think, yeah, just keep it, you know. Yeah, I know, we want it, but it's emotionally buying, isn't it? And at the end of the day, will it stay on the coat hanger? It's okay. I had a tip from a friend, and I think it's quite good, this, and I have done it before. I like all these kind of things, these gemstones and whatnot. So I buy it online. And I thought, oh, well, I need this and need this. And you probably see me wear quite a lot of that. And And she told me, because I thought, how can you live like you do? And she says, well, I don't, if I want a shopping experience, I go online or I go into the shop, I put everything in my basket that I want. No, it's mainly online, isn't it? Put everything in, you've had the good shopping experience, and then you walk away from it. And she said, you still had your shopping experience. I thought, yeah, because sometimes it is in the buying. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, that's good. And then leave it and then go, right, that's that. But it's not the same, is it? It's not the same. But yeah, that was a tip from her. It worked for her, so that's all right. Sorry, we just yabby in here, isn't it? Us girls, we like to talk. Thank you very much, Kate's guidance, Tyra. I will be losing those subscribers because they only happen because of the shorts. And I still hear, Kate, a little story. I put up a star card, you know, the Rider-Waite star. It has a naked woman on it. And Mad Soul Tarot knows this. So, yeah, so I did one of my shorts with a star card. And YouTube goes, I won't give you a strike. But that should have been an 18. And I thought, right, okay. So since then, they haven't showed my videos to anybody. So it's gone right down there. So I've had this conversation with Mad Soul Tarot, and it's ridiculous. And this pickapile that I've just done, it does not have adverts on it. Simply because it's got nudity in it. It's got some tits. No, I'm not. So it's a lesson for all of us not to put nudity up there unless it's over 18. Because as a baby, we didn't know what breast was, did we? Let's face it. What's that? What is that? So, warning. Right, Ashley, should we do your question now? Hello, Will Johnson. It's good to see you again. Tarot 2021. Sorry, I'm just talking to my good friend, Toya. Oh, sorry, Raylan. Right, Raylan, Ashley, what was your question? Ashley, have you got your question? Yeah, I know. So this says, if you want to dispute the decision, then press here. And I thought, I'm not being that petty. If you don't want... I know. And have you all seen the star card? Has anyone seen it? Right. I have made this video over 18. I took it out. Anyway, you've all seen it. It's nothing that explicit. It's just the star, a naked woman by a nice pond. Can't see anything. It's just a dot. So, yeah, it's hilarious. Right, okay. Okay, Ashley. So what signs am I ignoring that I can't trust my cousin Candice around your boyfriend? Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? I think the thing is they don't mind as long as you say it's 18. Now, I used to make all my shorts 18, but then the views stopped. And I was just wanting the views to boost my channel up because that's the way to do it. And so I just left it because I used to, with the swords, make it 18. You see, I think swords are more violent than breasts. Could be wrong. I don't know. You can get hurt by a breast. So anyway. Strange. Oh my goodness, I've only got 10 minutes before I'm on with my friends. Sorry, I didn't know, Mad Soul, it was so late. We've been talking about cats and businesses, and we've had a nice time, haven't we, Toya? And Ashley, we've had a lovely time. Yeah, right, okay, I'm going to do Ashley's questions. What signs are you ignoring that you can't trust your cousin Candice? Yeah. Don't. Oh, panicking now. I didn't know it was that late. We've been having a nice time, haven't we, Toya? We've been having a good chat. Right, okay. Let's have a look. I will be on later, guys, at about 10 o'clock. So do not panic. 10, half 10, I'll be back. I would think I was a workaholic. I'm not, honest. Right, let's see what Ashley is it. I'm rushing now, Mad Soul Tarot. I'm rushing now. I am absolutely rushing. Let's panicking. Why can't you trust Candice around you? Candice and Ashley's Candice and Ashley's boyfriend. Candice, what is wrong with Candice? Oh, boyfriend. What's wrong with Candice? What do we need to know now? Oh, Candice. Blood's not thicker than water sometimes. Well, let's do this, and then let's do this. Oh. Right, let's see what the boyfriend's like as well. Right, let's have a look at Candice first. I want to find out what's going on with Candice. So we used a load of cards, just in case. We need more input, but oh yeah, there you go. Oh dear me God, what's going on? Right, what aren't you knowing around Candice? Right. Right, Candice around your boyfriend is kind of not moaning at him, but it's almost like she's almost like, oh, I'm so poor, and oh, this has happened and that's happened, and oh, blah, 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 moaning. And she's kind of also looking at a different kind of picture than the reality of the situation. So she is too much on her own pain. Though I think it's acting myself. Here, it's like she's not willing to find healing within herself or balance. She actually leans on him quite significant to heal herself. So she's kind of insecure. She doesn't really want to see the bigger picture at all, because this is reversed. She would be very underhanded about certain things. I never like this card. Mad Soul Tarot does, but I don't. So it's almost like she thinks, well, anything around me is okay. It's kind of mine kind of aspect. So that's another strange aspect. So she can create her drama. She creates everything that happens. Well, everyone does, but in particular her, because she's not willing to break down a barrier. She likes to play a victim card in a lot of things. And because he's there, it's almost like she thinks that he is there for her to listen to. So that is a bit of an illusion there. And also with her, the Five of Pentacles is reversed. So it's almost like the challenge isn't really a challenge of, with him seeing that particular thing. So it's not very much about, again, this is a healing card, but it's not healing at all. It's actually making things worse. By her being around him, it's making him feel awkward, and it's not helping the scenario at all, to be fair. Also, thank you very much, Will Johnson. Much appreciated. That did come through. So just to have some clarity about what's going on between your boyfriend and you, just to make sure that it's not him instigating things as well. We've got the Magician again. So a lot of this is kind of created. So I think somehow he creates this. Maybe he likes a little bit of attention at times, sees it as quite, oh, this is interesting. So a little bit of flattery, but I am picking up that he is annoyed about it as well, myself, before. So he too finds the Nine of Spells, which is exactly like this one, and this was upside down as well. So within him, there is that kind of barrier as well that he's not looking at as well. So it's almost like when you get two rams and they come together and they can't do anything about it. It's like, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. So if this has come up with Candace and him, and this is between you and him, he's also putting up a barrier. What's going on? So with the Three of Spells between the two of you, it is a kind of a waiting game. It's a kind of, what do you two want out of this relationship? So there's no communication being expressed about the energy around this. So you're kind of going to have to wait until you actually see the possibility of, is it him? Is he instigating things? Or is he a great person and trying to stay away? And I think there is a kind of thing to do that. So at the end, between you and him, we do get the wish card. So that's lovely, isn't it? So everything that you've built up has been lovely. But you've got to try a little bit harder, or he has, into actually making this a lot better relationship kind of thing. So it is very interesting that on both sides, you both got the Magician and the Nine of Swords, Wands reversed. They were both reversed. So that energy, it does show to me that his energy is very much part of what is going on. So I do think he's slightly flattered but annoyed at the same time. So it's a mixture. So she is the kind of victim. She doesn't know what she wants, and it's a hard thing, because it's like, when we have a partner, we want them to be trustworthy. We want them to be for us. So he has to make a decision. He really does, about what's going on. Yeah. Thank you, Will Johnson. Yeah. So, Ashley, we can delve into that later. Why is she trying to get pity from him? Basically, because they both like a drama. Both of them like some sort of creativity of a drama, and it kind of makes them feel, alive. Some people like drama. They really do. But, do ask that again later on at 10 o'clock or in a different time. So, yeah, there is a balance between the two of them. You're pregnant. Well done. I like that. I'm pleased about that. To be fair, don't worry about that. I was a single parent for a long, long time. Not that you're going to be. So next question, maybe tonight at 10 o'clock, just ask about that energy. So what did we get with him? So we did get the wish card, suspension, and what's coming in. So, yeah, it is kind of interesting. Yeah. Well, we'll have a look at that again. Is that okay? But, yeah, he does kind of like that kind of thing, though. So, yeah, I think she's jealous as well. She likes a drama. Yeah, I do as well. Kind of ignore it. Right, let's do Will before we have to go. Is that all right? No, the free list is not open. Sorry about that. It's just donations at the moment. Sorry about that too. Right, how does Sierra feel today? Well, let's have a look. Let us have a look. Oh, relationships, they drive you nuts, don't they? So if only they could be, if humans could be simple, they don't be robots. If you want to learn tarot, yeah, look at what me and Mad Soul Tarot are going to be doing. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be a grand series indeed. So me and Mad Soul Tarot, we'll give you the link to that. Absolutely. So, alrighty, just remind us next time or drop me an email and we'll let you know. Yeah, that's what you can do. Please email me at purejoytarot@gmail.com and we will update you as soon as that course is available. I don't know if we're doing it free or in our private room on a different platform, but do stay tuned. Right, Will Johnson, let's have a look about Sierra. How is Sierra feeling towards Will Johnson today? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Will Johnson and Sierra. Sierra. How is Sierra feeling towards Will Johnson, who leaves? Yeah, you did. But people change all the time. What we think about one person one time is different. Don't worry. I'm sure she's thinking about something. I'm using a different deck, so it'll be a different answer. Oh. Hey, that's nothing, Will Johnson. I've nearly been on YouTube for a year. Oh, I'll have to celebrate when I've been on for a year. And people have asked the same question for a whole year. So, you know, well, actually, that's not true because I only did lives about, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago. So that's not strictly true. Right. Oh, sorry. Okay, Princess Aquarius. That's great. Let me go and check that. Are you sure it wasn't on Cash App? Who did Cash App? I'll have to check. Right, if you've donated, thanks for letting me know. I will be here. Princess Aquarius, just drop your question, please. Right, let's have a look what's going on there. Right. Sierra. I love that name. Okay, how's she feeling about you at the moment? Right, we probably said yesterday, I think I'm remembering at least one of you. Tell me if this rings true. She was a 9 of feathers. Was she a 9 of swords and she was quite fearful? What was that the person? Anyway, she kind of is still thinking in a fearful way. But it's not all bad. In fact, it's not too bad at all. So she may think that still is a little bit of a porcupine moment. So she will curl herself in a little ball and make sure no one hurts her. However, with the Sea of Shells here, she's ready to party and mingle and sociable, so that's good. But she also needs to face the balance between her fears and getting there. So like being in a situation, what else is kind of putting her off on a lot of things. So she really needs to focus. Yeah, it's a focus on, it's like that falcon. It has to really focus on what it wants. So for her, instead of being thinking, oh, it's all too much, I don't know if I should invest in my feelings too much, I don't want to get hurt, she needs to focus and say, what's the worst that can happen? But she also needs the patience for that to actually grow. So how she feels about the new relationship, it needs that patience to actually develop and grow. And really, when you have that focus and that good intention to allow that love to grow, then it will. So she has to focus on that instead of curling up in a ball and being prickly about it. That's what she needs to do. Right under here is how it could come about in the circumstance between you and her. So we have justice. Woohoo! We all like justice. So the justice is the balance between her thinking, okay, how is my imagination? Why am I imagining the very worst? Instead, why can't she do the opposite? And why don't you imagine the very best that could happen? You know, and that's what the reality. When you have justice, you have a jury, and they need to say whether it's true or not. So her mind is giving her one side of an equation which is not truthful. So that's why she definitely needs justice on board. The Ace of Acorns. So the opportunity to be around her is definitely there. That is under the Three of Shells. So it means the opportunity to see her and mingle with her is definitely there. And she can see the opportunity, hopefully. Five of Crystals is facing the challenge with strength as well, with the Elephant. So it is still going to be a challenge. It still needs that courage. She definitely needs that courage to move on. So it is difficult for her, but if she has the courage to flourish in her own being, about seeing her heart, seeing her mind, and go, what is the very, I would sit there and go, what's the very worst that could happen? What's the very best that could happen? Why don't you choose the very best? Because you're half of the equation. So if you want to make a go of something and you feel a connection, why don't you go ahead and do it? Silly girl. So it does have a flavour, definitely, of progression. So that's good. We like that, Will. We like that. Yeah. I'm back. Wow, Toya, that is success on a plate. That's amazing. Well done. That was a Queen of Swords moment there. Boom. That shows you've got value, you've got worth it, and ask for a feedback. Well done. Well done. That is a huge result. Well done. We're all pleased for you. Wow. That is really, really good. I'm so happy about that. Well done. Well done. No worries. I think I'm more excited than you are. Oh, dear my goodness gracious. Oh, that's excellent. Wow. Wow. Sometimes it takes the right professional, you could have sat on that. When's she going to pay? Just pay, woman. Pay. That's it. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's excellent. Right, let's pray for the cat to come back. Come back, sugar. Come back to Toya. She's ready to be valued. She wants healing as well. Never mind that person you're with the other cat. Come on. Right, that's what we need to do. Right, you'll be on at 10 o'clock. My cat came back. Yeah, it's your lucky day, isn't it? It's your lucky day. No worries, Toya. Absolutely no worries at all. The Magician, how are you doing? Look, I'm very late, but I have to do Princess Aquarius. Right, what is your question, Princess Aquarius? Are you still here? I always feel like one of those seance people. Are you still here? Yeah, let's hope so. Are you all right, Magician? I'm late for a date, but it's Barry here. Barry and me have got a date somewhere else. Oh my goodness, you've got another question. So, okay, yeah, do another question if you want another question, that's fine. Right, what can I expect from Ruddy as far as his actions and feeling towards me now? Okay, let's have a look at that, Sweetie. Let's have a look at Ruddy. I told Ruddy I didn't see him a certain way anymore. Pretty much lost feelings, and I just wanted to move on, but that I would still be his friend. Right. Okay. So basically, with a lot of these situations, you can't really be a friend of an ex. It's never good to be like that. I know there are certain circumstances, but if he still has feelings for you, it's very difficult to. I hope you sent me the link. It's very difficult to maintain a friendship, and it's kind of not fair. So sometimes when we finish with people, it's best to cut that off for them to heal as well as you to heal, if that makes sense. Brandon, no worries, Will Johnson. Thank you for the donation. Right, we're going to do Princess Aquarius before Toya. And yeah, let's have a look what you need to know. So what can you expect from Ruddy as far as his actions and feelings towards you? Oh, it's sad, isn't it? But it's always better. It's always it's always better to cut things off. Because you need the space as well, you see, to heal as well. To make sure, ladies and gentlemen, because there's always a goddess in you gentlemen, this is a free pick-a-pile reading, and it's got no adverts in. I've let you off the adverts, guys, only because there's tits in it. So yeah, do check the pick-a-pile and do make a comment on that, and it will empower you, and especially Princess Aquarius, it might help you as well to just check it to empower yourself, because sometimes we don't want to let go of a habit, do we? So when we're very familiar with Ruddy and whatever, it's almost like we're clinging on him. It's like, so in a way, it's good to go, okay, Ruddy, it's best that you go on your way, you know? But let's have a look what the tarot says. Probably the same thing as what I just said, but hey, right, okay, Princess Aquarius. Let's have a look at thingamajiggy. Yeah, you've told me that before. You were just just what's FWB? Friends with benefits. Ah, friends with benefits. Yeah, well, that's going to plug up things, isn't it? Yeah, well, it's kind of like a modern date, isn't it? Really. Yeah, no, it's sad when that happens because, yeah. Yeah, right, okay. Let's have a look what you need to know. So you want to know what to expect from him. Right, let's have a look what Ruddy's feelings towards Princess Aquarius. At least you've become more empowered to see that there is no point in them hanging on. Right, we do have the Tower moment. So I don't know if you've seen my pick-a-pile. The Tower is coming crumbling down for poor Ruddy. Oh, well, you know, it's a good thing for him because it is going to clear away the space. So he's not going to be over the moon with it because he's getting his rocks in the right place. But those rocks need to tumble down and build stronger rocks. Do you know what I mean? So he needs to be standing tall. So he probably will expect you still to give him stuff. Yeah, no, it's best to cut things completely off, but he does expect you still to be there. So you have to be extremely strong in making that space. The universe loves space and to fill it with goodness. So if you do value yourself and do check out the pick-a-pile to extremely value yourself, you won't do this. Because it's not fair to you, but it's not fair to him. But it's probably not fair for you on a greater reason because you've tried to say, okay, this isn't working. I need someone to value for me emotionally. So there's a kind of really, you lagged. So it's all right. You can always rewind later. So almost the counselor's out. He can't make a full decision for himself whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. So he kind of expects for you to be the stronger person and go, well, why? We're so good. We're good to do. But it's like, this is a refresh button. It's almost like looking at the newness and the space beyond. So all decisions of his body, mind, and spirit have to be together to make a real concise judgment of what has gone on. Hello, Siri. So he does do that with the Ace of Challenge. So he can focus now on something better. So if he focuses on moving on, then that's good. But if he focuses on trying to get you back, then that focus will turn black, kind of thing. At the minute, it's the white raven, which is very pure, with a silver arrow, which meets its mark. But he has to remember that everything has crumbled down for him, but he has to get up again and make his own decisions for himself and not cling on to it. So hopefully they'll use a bit of wisdom and intuition about how things are going. He's still going to feel emotional about it, but I think he'll be very upstanding after a while. You know, after he still thinks, well, you don't mean it. Nah, you don't mean it. But he'll realize that you do. Then it's almost like he's left a little bit of part of sadness behind, kind of thing. But he too does expect to be friends. But hopefully when you both decide to be friends, you will not fall into a sexual aspect, because that is just damaging and it's quite degrading as well when you're trying both to move on. So for him to move on, he can't sort of do that to himself or to you when the decision is totally made to move on. So it is very kind of interesting that things want to still be together, but there's a little bit apart that they are going to go in a different direction from being friends, and got him to do that. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay, isn't it? Well, you know, people have to make up their own minds. I mean, if it's not a relationship, then it's a cowardly kind of thing. And as far as I'm concerned, if friends with benefits are doing that, they're in a relationship. Just because they don't want to pay for a date or anything, you're in a relationship. So it's a bit of a wishy-washy terminology that was made famous 2 decades ago, wasn't it? It's still going around, is it? Great. But no, if you honour yourself in any shape nor form, then it is good to move away. Thanks for the question and donation, Aquarius. Toya Mel, why do I keep seeing the name Brandon everywhere? Brandon. I'll give you the pussycats again. No one. Why do you keep seeing the name Brandon? I'll give you these pussycats. Right, Toya Mel. Hello, Rebby. How are you? It's good to see you, Raven. How are you? How's things? I'm meant to be on the other channel. If you wonder why I'm still here, I'm just a little bit stuck. I am supposed to be somewhere else with Mad Soul Tarot. But I'm a little bit stuck here, but I will go there. Yeah, I am enjoying spring. It's gone a little bit colder over here at the moment, but apart from that, everything's okay. Except one of my clients here, her cat has walked off. Oh, so sad. So we had a big discussion about a cat before. You should have joined in, but you weren't here. So that's bad. Anyway, Toya, we digress. Why do you keep seeing the name Brandon everywhere? Let's have a look why Toya keeps seeing Brandon everywhere. Somebody else came in with a question of seeing a name. It's quite bizarre that you're finding that as well. It wasn't the name Brandon, though. It's a different name. Well, let's have a look. Oh, funny. Mad Soul said to me, are you going to be late tonight? And I go, no, I might be. Oh dear. Why do you keep saying the name Brandon? Why does Mel keep saying the name Brandon? No worries, guys. Right, well, let's see why you keep seeing the name Brandon everywhere. Right. Oh, what's this? Oh, interesting, maybe. Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost like waiting for that perfect opportunity, what's coming on in the future. So Brandon is a particular name for you, but because you've got a business, it's like, is your brand spot on? Because it's brand and on. So are you going to perhaps change your name to a different brand? Are you thinking of rebranding your business? But the name Brandon, it is about waiting for the particular aspect of what is coming into the future. So it's like the opportunity to make a huge brand on for yourself is the opportunity coming towards you. So it's almost like it's been given to you. So I don't know how well you were established with your brand. Can you change your brand and do everything else like that? But it's like that opportunity for a financial growth on a bigger aspect is definitely there. It's also saying you can rest your mind. Everything is absolutely fine with the name Brandon, and even kind of doing that. There's nothing untoward. There might be certain decisions that you have to still make towards your business. And one of them is maybe partner. Because that is with the Queen of Cups as well. So it's like finding someone very special is really important. I'm not saying their name is going to be Brandon, but I think it's more to do with how you connect to people and how you connect that with yourself and how you want to grow your life, not only with a person, but also for yourself and what are your desires about that. So it is a play on words that brand on. So make sure you're branding and marketing your business in the correct way. And what else can you expand it? Do you want to expand it? And do you want a partner to help you with that? It's always sometimes good to have a partner, not necessarily a romantic one, but nevertheless a partner. So it says here with the Seven of Swords that you may need to find a different direction about thinking of a name. Like what is your brand name? And yeah, those kind of things. But it does say maybe a different direction to where you have been going. You're obviously successful, but more success can definitely happen going through something by releasing it. It's very much up here about seeing the future and knowing what you want in that future. With the Queen of Cups there, it's what are you nourishing yourself with? So because the strength is turned upside down, you have to be courageous to stand out there with the name Brandon. So it's like that strength of character, because every word has a vibration and a lucky aspect to it and a financial aspect to it. So being courageous in your brand name or having that partner and choosing something that's really satisfying you will give you that courage, because at the moment it's like a little bit of aspect where maybe something can be changed that you can be fully proud of, you know, so making sure that you're nourished completely, and then have the courage to actually put conviction in that. So the name actually Brandon is just a subtle reminder to say, are you marketing right? Are you putting your brand out there? Is it the right color? Is it the right font, etc., etc., etc.? So it's interesting, isn't it, that it actually was a little subtle reminder of the name brand. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Yeah, it's subtle. Everything's subtle, subtle, subtle. Right then. What a terrible person. Right. Okay. That's not good, is it? Remove. Right. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, for being here. And it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys, especially Toya. And I'm really pleased about that. So I will be on later, but I'm just going to pop over and be with Mad Soul Tarot on his channel. So thank you so much, guys, and I will come back later. All right, lots of love to you all. Thank you for the questions and the donations. Thank you. Adios. Au revoir. Mwah. Lots of love. See you later.